Since the dawn of consciousness, humans have gazed at the stars and pondered their place in the cosmos. We are a species driven by curiosity, by a desire to understand the world around us and our place within it. But perhaps the most profound question we grapple with is that of our own mortality. Is death the end, or can we unlock the secrets of eternal life? Throughout history, this question has echoed in our art, our myths, and our scientific pursuits. We have searched for fountains of youth, sought immortality elixirs, and crafted elaborate afterlives in our imaginations. The dream of living forever, of transcending the limitations of our physical forms, is a thread woven deeply into the tapestry of human experience. But in the 21st century, this dream is starting to take on a new dimension. Advances in fields like genetics, biotechnology, and artificial intelligence are pushing the boundaries of what we once thought possible. We are on the cusp of a new era, one where the line between science fiction and reality becomes increasingly blurred. The question is no longer if we can live forever, but if we should. Today, scientists are pursuing multiple avenues in the quest to extend human lifespan and potentially achieve immortality. One approach focuses on slowing down or reversing the aging process itself. Researchers are studying the intricate mechanisms of cellular aging, searching for ways to repair damaged DNA, eliminate harmful toxins, and regenerate vital organs. Gene therapy offers another promising avenue. By manipulating our genetic code, scientists believe we may be able to correct genetic defects that contribute to age-related diseases and bolster our body's natural repair mechanisms. CRISPR, a revolutionary gene editing tool, has already shown remarkable promise in treating a range of genetic disorders and could one day be used to enhance our longevity. Cryonics, while still speculative, offers a more radical approach. By preserving the body at ultra-low temperatures, proponents believe we may one day be able to pause death, allowing future medical technology to revive the deceased and potentially cure them of the illnesses that led to their demise. Perhaps the most intriguing possibility lies in the realm of artificial intelligence and mind uploading. If our consciousness is simply a product of electrical impulses and neural networks, could we not one day transfer our minds into digital substrates, freeing ourselves from the constraints of our biological bodies? The prospect of immortality raises profound psychological questions. What would it mean for our sense of self, our relationships, and our understanding of the human experience if we were no longer bound by the cycle of life and death? Could we find meaning and purpose in a life without end? Or would the weight of eternity crush our spirits? Some argue that immortality would lead to widespread apathy and existential despair. Without the urgency of a finite lifespan, would we lose our motivation to achieve, to love, to experience all that life has to offer? Others believe that an extended lifespan would allow us to fully realize our potential, to pursue our passions with unparalleled depth, and to forge even deeper connections with our loved ones. The question of memory also looms large. Would we retain our memories and personalities indefinitely, or would the passage of eons gradually erode our sense of self? How would we cope with the accumulation of experiences, the loss of loved ones who choose not to or are unable to follow our path? The ethical implications of immortality are perhaps the most complex and challenging to navigate. Would immortality be a right for all or a privilege reserved for the few who can afford it? How would we address the issue of overpopulation if people stopped dying? What impact would an immortal population have on the environment and our planet's already strained resources? The potential for social unrest and inequality is significant. An immortal elite could solidify their power and influence, creating a permanent underclass of mortals subject to their whims. The gap between the haves and have-nots could widen into an unbridgeable chasm, exacerbating existing social divisions and potentially leading to widespread conflict. These are not merely hypothetical concerns, they are challenges we must confront head-on as we venture further down the path towards extending human lifespan. The pursuit of immortality, however noble its intentions, must not come at the cost of our shared humanity or the well-being of future generations. Beyond the practical and ethical considerations lies a realm of profound philosophical and spiritual questions. What is the nature of life? What is the meaning of death? Is there a higher purpose to our existence, or are we simply biological machines destined to decay and disappear? Throughout history, religions and spiritual traditions have offered a wide range of answers to these questions. Some believe in an afterlife, a realm beyond our earthly existence where our souls continue to evolve. Others see death as a natural part of the cycle of life, a necessary transition that makes way for new beginnings. The prospect of immortality challenges these deeply held beliefs. If we could live forever, would it diminish the significance of our time on Earth? Would it make our lives feel less precious, less meaningful? Or would it allow us to experience the divine in ways we never thought possible? Imagine a life stretching out before you, not decades, but centuries, millennia even. What would you accomplish with unlimited time? Would you dedicate yourself to a single pursuit, mastering every facet of knowledge and skill, or would you embrace a kaleidoscope of experiences, traveling to distant lands, immersing yourself in different cultures, and constantly reinventing yourself? The allure of immortality lies in the promise of endless possibility. We could witness the rise and fall of civilizations, unravel the mysteries of the universe, and achieve feats of creativity and innovation that would dwarf anything we can imagine today. But this boundless potential also comes with a profound weight of responsibility. How would we cope with the emotional toll of witnessing the passage of eons, the rise and fall of empires, the birth and death of stars? Would we become detached observers, numb to the joys and sorrows of the world around us? Or would we find a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of life, even as it unfolds on a cosmic scale? Imagine a world where death is no longer inevitable, where the boundaries of time blur and the possibilities seem endless. What would such a world look like? Would it be a utopia? A harmonious society of immortals living in peace and prosperity? Or would it descend into chaos, a battleground for resources and power, as immortal beings vie for dominance? The truth likely lies somewhere in between. A world without death would be a world forever changed, a world where our fundamental assumptions about life, love, and loss would be upended. It would be a world full of both extraordinary opportunity and unprecedented challenges. We would need to rethink our societal structures, our economic systems, and our very understanding of what it means to be human. The transition to an immortal or greatly lifespan extended society would be fraught with complexity, requiring careful planning, ethical considerations, and a willingness to adapt to a radically different future. The quest for immortality is ultimately a quest for control, a desire to transcend our biological limitations and shape our destiny according to our own will. But as we stand on the cusp of this brave new world, we must ask ourselves, are we ready for such power? The choice of whether or not to pursue immortality is not one to be taken lightly. It is a decision with profound consequences, not just for ourselves, but for all of humanity. We must proceed with caution, wisdom, and a deep sense of responsibility for the future we are creating. The pursuit of knowledge and the extension of life should not come at the expense of our humanity, our compassion, or our connection to the world around us. The greatest challenge we face in this new era of scientific advancement is not technological but ethical. The universe is a vast and mysterious place full of wonders we are only beginning to comprehend. As we continue to explore the cosmos and unlock the secrets of life itself, we must never lose sight of our own humanity. The quest for immortality is a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit, our insatiable curiosity, and our unyielding desire to push the boundaries of what is possible. But it is also a reminder of our own mortality, of the preciousness of life, and of the importance of living each day to the fullest. Whether we ultimately achieve immortality or not, the journey itself will undoubtedly transform us in profound ways. It will force us to confront our deepest fears and aspirations, to grapple with the fundamental questions of existence, and to redefine what it means to be human in an age of unprecedented scientific advancement.